What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be doing some more Bleach Rebirth of Souls match analysis. But this time it is against the best Nnoitora online, TDK Bread. Now, if you aren't familiar with TDK Bread, he is a homie of mine. We've played twice before, but we have known each other for a good while now. And he's a really good Nnoitora. Now, when we ended up matching each other online in ranked, as you're seeing in the video, but we never actually done a set outside of rank, which is pretty weird to me. Now, this is the second time we've matched up. The first time I didn't really record, but we did a 1st to 3. He won that 3 to 2. And it was like all the matches were pretty close, I think, except for probably like 1 or 2 maybe, but most of our matches get pretty close. I'm rocking the Soifon as always. Now, Nnoitora isn't really a pick that a lot of people play online, and I think Nnoitora's like really strong. Like, obviously there are his flaws in the game, but like in terms of like damage wise, he's dishing out a lot on you whenever he touches you. He activates Hierro, which gives him a lot of armor, but we get rid of that shit immediately. Do we use both knives? Yes, we do. Knock him back, get the 4. Okay, I thought, I haven't seen these. I haven't gone back to watch these games, just because I wanted to save it for doing it for a video. But yeah, I might ask to get TDK on the channel sometime, hopefully, because I would like to do a video with him. And now, if you don't know, he is also doing YouTube. He's starting up YouTube. He's doing pretty well, honestly, for someone who's just starting. And he is known in the Bleach scene, like pretty damn, I don't know the word. He's pretty known. Just that's all I really gotta say about it. In terms of like playing against, do I want to call them pros? Because it's like, honestly, they honestly are, because the pro scene isn't as big as you would wish it is. But yeah, I guess you could say he's part of the pro scene in the game in terms of like ability and skill at the game, and also the community that we do play in. I feel like I've somehow like managed to get myself involved in it as well. Like, I'm not as known as him. I'm nowhere near as known as him, but I'm starting to be a lot more known, because in Discords, I've recently joined a few Discords for Bleach, and people have said they ran into me, and I remember actually a lot of them that tell me that, and it's kind of cool. I thought I was getting hit there. Wow. But yeah, it's different, because the closest scene that I was ever like close to being like really known in was Dragon Ball, for Dragon Ball Fighters, and I didn't see myself getting that big in the scene, I'll be honest. But that dash light that I've been doing with Soifon is catching him slipping a lot. And now I believe if we do SP2 here, this should be the death. Oh yeah, that's death. No, why did I? Oh, God, you fumbled. What the hell? He gets a grab on me. You gonna go flash up? Yes, he is. Oh, I'm cracking for that one. I just woke up and did it. You know what? It's fine. Get the 4. We take the 4, which means we're gonna go for the 4-5. Now I've been sometimes debating on. It depends on the character I'm fighting, whether to go for the 4-5 or the 3-6. I don't know. It all depends on how the match is going for me and the character that I'm fighting against. Yeah, it's always just weird though, because like with Aizen and Bankai Ichigo, I usually just go for the 3-5, especially on Aizen, because it's just, in my opinion, it's just the better thing to do. It's less time he's gonna get on his awakening. I especially try to go for it when he's in his crystallized state, but that's just me. If you know anything better, just let me know. I'll try and use it, but we don't want to just try and fish for the knives yet. There we go, get the reload. Nice. That's one thing I've had to like learn to stop doing with Soifon is like I have to stop just like instantly going for knives, mainly because it's like if I just charge it after everything that's asking for a death wish, right? My opponent's just they're gonna start memorizing my patterns. That dash light, man, is insane. And it's not even like in terms of using it, it's better on block. That move is definitely better on block than just using it like that. But it's catching Nnoitora a lot, and it doesn't catch many characters like that. So, you know, it's kind of cool. And that should be us taking game 1 if I don't fumble. Nice. Got the soul crazy. Awesome. Now, I will say, this is a funny little story. So before I ran into him this time, we ran into each other another time. And he only played one game because he just wanted to do a rank grind, which I understand. I was doing the same thing. I was doing a rank grind. But then after I soul crazied him here, he was like, I ain't going out like that. He told me that recently, so that's why he wants to run the first to 3. And as you see, I haven't posted in a while, but we have been climbing with the points. I'm actually almost at 22,000. The goal is just to be number 1 soy. I am number 2 currently. Yeah, I've been playing for a while. I don't know, it's weird because like depending on the times where I like to record, I don't be finding matches, and it sometimes is my only free time to record. So it's kind of weird to just find like, yeah, you get it. It's my timing isn't always the greatest. I've come to understand that with the grab, but he almost grabbed me. Luckily, we were able to do right reverse to get him off. And now we're gonna get some cash back with the meter. Flash that. Nice. Ooh, a little bit of lag is fine. That dash light just, yo. Nah, the fact that it's just circling around is crazy to me. Alright, get the 4-onk in. Damn, good step. Like, Nnoitora, he's, like, in terms of speed, he's not that fast of a character. He's actually one of the slower characters in the game. But the way TDK uses him, that speed, he kind of makes it work. Kind of makes him look like he's pretty fast. But managed to put the pressure on him, got him to evolve. I'm pretty sure I'm going to evolve literally immediately after. Or like after I get one more combo into an Onken charge maybe? I'm not too sure. Do I just go for dash light? Oh no, I go for grab. I'm insane. That dash light, that shit is insane. Okay, I think I do a full Onken charge here, right? Oh no, what the hell? Oh man, I'm questioning a lot of my decisions here. And that's the beauty of doing these match analysis. You can see what you did wrong or things you could have done better. I try to learn from my mistakes, just like I would assume almost everybody else. And then the dash like wants to miss. You know what? See, Soifon, she's not the. Oh my God! What is wrong with me? Watching this back, I made some questionable decisions. But you know what? I like my decisions. They helped me. Alright, got me to the 30%. Ooh, he tried to hit me with the unblockable. Managed to stop it. Alright, I'm pretty sure flash step. Right. Oh, I almost messed up that flash step. I do remember where I did press flash step and it didn't give me it. It gave me a dash and I was kind of upset. Right? And that's that. Wait. This matches between us, they get intense. And I played yesterday morning when I was I tried to record a video but I couldn't just because like time constraints. So I was like, okay, I'll just play a few matches, you know. And I'm so surprised I'm dodging that. That's insane. But yeah, time constraints really didn't allow me to record yesterday. I really wanted to, but I couldn't. So I just got in a few matches, and I managed to run into another like really competitive player by the name of Azurzex, or whatever you want to call him. And we ended up running into each other in ranked. He took the set 6-5, but let me tell you, all of those matches, like, they were really close. And I really do like playing people who are either better. That sweet fun. Man, that pissed me off. But yeah, I like playing people who are either really better than me, and I just sit there. I hate it here. Now, if I can finish this goddamn thought, I like playing people who are a lot better than me, mainly because I want to be able to learn from the person that I fight. And if I feel like I'm not learning anything from fighting you, then there's no point in fighting you. Like, not to sound like an ass, but it's like, you played the game to learn. And if I'm not learning, then it's like, well, what am I playing for, you know? It's like, with TDK, I can learn a lot because I don't fight a lot of Nnoitora. And I don't know what the hell I was going for. Wow. But yeah, I don't fight a lot of Nnoitora. And so, when you're going up against literally the number one, it's like, I can learn a lot from this guy. His movement is definitely better than mine, I'll say it. Pop the white. Oh no, pop white, blue. What? Yo, see, and this is what I was talking about. I was robbed there. Like, are we serious? I had the game-winning hit, and I got robbed. Robbery at its finest. But it is what it is. He takes the second game, tying up the score 1-1. I believe he did first to 3. I remember who won. I can't remember where we went to though. It definitely probably was first to 3. But yes, characters that I don't fight a lot, like Nnoitora or hell, even Nell sometimes. Like Nell, I say I get like below average. I see very little Nell, despite her being top tier. But yeah, I rarely see her. So when I get a chance to play those people, if they're not lagging, like if the connection is pretty good, everything's going fine, I want to play them for as long as I can in the set, just so I can learn as much as I can about the character. But strong start. Are we gonna chase him? Yes, we are. Like Soifan, I chose this character. I don't know. Have I said why I chose her? I don't think I have, but I chose to play Soifan because one, she's like actually genuinely one of my favorite characters in the anime. And then another reason was when they showed her character trailer. You know, I come from a background of like traditional fighting games. Again, robbery. Like, are we serious? Again, yeah, no. I come from a background of like playing traditional fighting games. And when I saw her trailer, I was like, yo, low-key, she's like everything I want in a regular fighting game character, but it's just an arena fighter. So I was like, I'm gonna play her. Like, I'm gonna play her regardless, because like she's one of my favorites. I'm gonna play her, Yoruichi, Toshiro. Like, those were like my top 3. But when I saw the trailer, I was like, yo, that low-key might be the main. I'm not gonna lie. And so, I ended up picking her up day 1. Like, she felt the most complete out of Toshiro, her, and Yoruichi. Especially Yoruichi. I just felt like she, on release, she was just a better Yoruichi. Like, if you wanted to play Yoruichi, just play Soifan. You get a lot more out of it. The only reason why I'd say people wouldn't is just because like they like Yoruichi as a character more. But that's just me. I personally like Soifan more as a character, but I'm not gonna be that guy today. I'm not. But yeah, we dodged that Hakugeki, which didn't expect to. I'll be so honest. I thought I was getting hit. Trying to outspace. Oh my god, that dash light is beautiful. And we also, yesterday this is going up on Tuesday, so on Monday, there was a tournament for Bleach Rebirth Souls. I did watch, and the person I was talking about earlier, Azurzex, they ended up winning the tournament, and grand finals was just pretty convincing. I will not lie. He was in losers, so he had to make a losers comeback. He had to win 3 games to send the other person in grands to losers, and then he had to win another 3, and he won 6-0, which insane, by the way. Now I wish I could have competed in the tournament, because I would have recorded in the background and we would have went over the matches just to go through my tournament run, but I had work, so I unfortunately couldn't participate. It started at 4. I didn't get off of work till 5, so I did start watching it at 4 though, and the matches they were just incredible. The one match, I gotta remember, that's unblockable. There was one match where I was just very disappointed at the way it ended, and that was it losers semis? I think it was losers finals. Yeah, it just ended because it was just a lot of lag going on one person's end, and it was just like he couldn't just do it. He just gave the win away. Unfortunate, especially because the person in losers, his name was Val. Val, he's a diehard Kenny player, Kenpachi, but he also switched to Nnoitora actually. He had a pocket Nnoitora, and it got him around, which was pretty cool. And then he switched to Soifon, and I was like, oh, we're gonna see some Soifon at the tournament. I was so hyped to see it. Also, very cool flash that body, like right on the edge of the hitbox. Yeah, but and I don't think he thought that this was gonna kill him, but we take those. But yeah, he switched to the Soifon. I was like, oh, you could see it in the chat too. I was like, oh, we picking Soifon. Let me lock it. Let me watch. And then the lag started kicking in for him, and he quit. And I was like, it's understandable, but man. And that losers finals match that was happening, that was my grand finals prediction. So I was just getting what I wanted early, but I wish it was in grands, because grands would have just been cooler. Oh man, like it was different. But I enjoy watching those tournaments just because I see different levels of play from each person, and it's just kind of cool to watch. Now, I will say, in that tournament, I believe they banned Stark, which, thank God, because who the fuck wants to watch Stark? That's probably, in my opinion, I think Stark is the lamest character in the game, just hands down. I just don't think Stark is cool. It's just me. As a character, let me rephrase this. As a character, I think Stark is one of the coolest in the anime. But in this game, his way of play is just so fucking corny. Like, I genuinely just don't like the way Stark plays in this game. I don't like zoners, as you know. Like, I think zoning is the worst version of a fighting game character. Like, that archetype, it just fucking sucks. The flash that meter back. Nice. Right. Spacing. That dash light, man. Started lagging a little bit, but we're alright. Get the damage up. Get the Ankin back. Damn, that overhead, man. It's so good. The 8. And mash before him to evolve. I'm glad he didn't make me spend any of my knives yet, which was really good. Okay, he's evolved. I don't think we have evolution yet, but we are close to getting ours. Yeah, we're like right on the verge of it. And then we use it. Alright, this is where the game really begins. I believe this is the final match. Well, if I didn't spoil it already, I did win this set. Let's see. Do I back up here? Yep. Get back in. Grab. Dice. So, Slayfon's like, and again, another reason I just like, when I saw like her signature ability was using like the Ankin knives, I was like, low key, that looks like fucking mix. Like, just the ability to throw and then be able to grab after. That shit should not have hit me. I call bullshit. The most bullshit of bullshit. But I don't believe. No, I don't believe. But when I saw that, I was like, yo, that looks like it could be used for like a lot of pressure on block. And so I was right, as I usually am sometimes about my characters. Got him in the red, and it whiffed. Unfortunate, but we teched the throw. Trying to get that spacing up. Went for the grab. He teched that. And I didn't tech back. Unfortunate. This is interesting. Yeah, I'm making a lot of questionable decisions here. Like, knock him back. On can charge. Flash up. Nice. Right, he actually should be dead here. I don't think I need another flash step. Yep. Oh, you know what? Fuck this game. Fuck this game. But the dash light comes in the clutch. Oh, man. I know deep down he was getting so mad at getting hit by dash light like that so many times. And I would be too. Because there's no way she's just circling around me like I'm a fucking... What the hell was I doing? Okay. Is he just gonna take the kill here? No. Okay, he's gonna go for the... Okay. Healing up a bit. Yeah, so, okay, I know you guys haven't seen, but in our first, like, time playing each other, like, he baited me. That shouldn't have hit me. But, in our first time playing against each other, I was getting caught by so much, just random buttons he was pressing. And it wasn't even random, like, he knew what I was gonna do, so he pressed the button, which was smart. Because, like, when I see him press buttons from, like, afar, I would dash in with the dash light, trying to, you know, poke him like I'm doing now. But he'd be, like, because Nnoitora's range is just so much better than Soy Farm's from afar, he would just press a button and I get hit. Which is fair, because he baited me into that. But, what point was I about? I was about to make some point, and I lost my train of thought. I'm not gonna lie. It's on the tip of my tongue. I promise. What was I saying now? Shit. I'm gonna have to come back to that. That sucks. But we managed to take the last round, leaving the score at 3-1. Interesting. I can't remember that thought that I was having. What was I even saying? Oh, I remember now. Yeah, he would usually bait me into that, and so when I try to work on my movement around Nnoitora now, and also like the dash light, the way it connects sometimes can be weird, but it is what it is. We take the set 3-1 over TDK Bread. Links to his channel will be in the description down below. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit this video with a like and subscribe if you haven't, so you can stay tuned for everything that I'll be putting out. And with that being said, I'm out of here. Later.